Liverpool are shaking up the football world once again. Just days after completing the jaw-dropping €150 million signing of Florian Wirtz, the Reds have struck another blockbuster deal, one that's already turning heads across Europe. As Arne Slot wastes no time putting his stamp on this Liverpool squad, the club's ambition in the transfer market has reached a whole new level. Who's the latest star to walk through the doors at Anfield? What does this mean for the team's future? And how are rivals reacting to this bold new era? Before we dive into all that, there are even more breaking Liverpool stories developing behind the scenes. Trust us, you don't want to miss them.
Liverpool are on the verge of a significant shakeup, as Luis Diaz edges ever closer to a sensational move to Barcelona, a development that could mark the end of one of the Reds' most explosive attacking partnerships in recent years. Talks between Diaz camp and Barcelona have reached an advanced stage, with the player reportedly enthusiastic about making the switch. For Liverpool, the timing and the nature of this potential departure are as unsettling as they are unexpected. Luis Diaz has been a vital piece of Liverpool's front line since his arrival, providing flair, relentless work rate, and a much-needed edge in crucial moments. But despite his contributions, sources suggest that internal discussions have been held about cashing in on the Colombian winger as part of Arne Slot's vision for a refreshed squad. However, few fans or pundits anticipated that the player most likely to be sacrificed would be Diaz. Barcelona's interest has only grown in intensity over the last few weeks. With Hansi Flick now steering the club's new era, the Catalans see Diaz as the ideal winger to restore width, aggression, and pace to their attack. For Liverpool, that presents a difficult decision: allow one of their standout attackers to leave for a European rival, or resist and risk keeping a player whose head may already be turned. Behind the scenes at Anfield, there's a growing sense of inevitability. Diaz representatives have already held productive talks in Spain, and Barcelona are believed to be close to submitting a formal offer. While Liverpool have not publicly confirmed any intentions to sell, they are reportedly open to letting him go if the fee is high enough. The Reds could be looking at an offer in excess of 75 to 80 million euros, but the financial gain may not soften the blow among supporters. For fans, losing Luis Diaz is more than just a tactical shift, it's the symbolic end of an attacking chapter that once made Liverpool one of the most feared sides in Europe. With Sadio Mane and Roberto Firmino already gone, and Mohamed Salah's long-term future still uncertain, Diaz's departure could signal a deeper transformation than expected under Arne Slot. As of now, the deal is not yet finalized, but all signs point toward a Barcelona breakthrough. Diaz wants the move. Barcelona want the player. And Liverpool, under the radar, may already be preparing for life without him. If the deal is completed, it won't just be a headline transfer, it will be a moment that forces the Reds to redefine their identity in the post-Klopp era. Liverpool are now in advanced talks behind the scenes to sign Alexander Isak, as the club accelerates its pursuit of a new striker in what could become one of the biggest transfer stories of the summer. The move has been gaining serious momentum in recent days, with sources confirming that negotiations have reached a very mature stage, and a deal could be finalized sooner than many expected. This aggressive push from Liverpool is not without reason. With the future of Darwin Núñez uncertain and the pressing need to reinforce their attacking line, the club sees the signing of a top-tier forward as absolutely essential. In fact, this urgency has directly contributed to the acceleration of the Isak talks. The Swedish striker, currently one of the Premier League's most admired young talents, has been on Liverpool's radar for some time, and now the club is acting decisively. What makes this move even more promising is Isak's own desire to join Liverpool. Sources close to the player suggest that he is highly interested in the switch, viewing the club as an ideal environment to develop further and compete at the highest level. It is understood that Isak has grown up watching Liverpool and is drawn to the project under new manager Arne Slot, who is actively involved in shaping the team's next chapter. The talks so far have been centered around the financial structure of the deal, including transfer fee details, performance bonuses, and personal terms. Progress has reportedly been smooth, with all parties optimistic about reaching a full agreement soon. While nothing is officially signed yet, the groundwork has been laid and the direction is clear. Should the move go through, Isak would become a centerpiece in Liverpool's revamped frontline, bringing not just goals but the technical quality and positional intelligence that fits perfectly with Slot's vision of attacking football. The club sees him as a long-term investment and a statement signing to kick off their new era. With Liverpool eager to finalize their major signings before pre-season, and Isak eager to make the Anfield move a reality, fans could soon witness the official unveiling of one of Europe's most exciting forwards in a red shirt. Stay tuned, because this deal is edging ever closer to completion, and it might just redefine Liverpool's attack for years to come. Liverpool's transfer activity this summer continues to intensify, with the club leaving no stone unturned in their pursuit of a top-class striker. While negotiations with Alexander Isak are progressing steadily behind the scenes, sources now reveal that the Reds have also begun outlining a potential move for Julian Alvarez should the Isak deal hit an impasse. This development is a direct reflection of the urgency within the Liverpool camp. With Darwin Núñez edging closer to an exit and Arne Slot pushing for a clinical, mobile forward to spearhead his new-look attack, Liverpool are under growing pressure to secure a marquee forward before the new season kicks off. Isak remains the top target, but the club is reportedly unwilling to gamble on just one option, especially given the complexity of Premier League negotiations and the unpredictability of the market. Enter Julian Alvarez. The Argentine striker, already a World Cup winner and a proven performer in big moments, ticks nearly every box for what Liverpool are looking for. His versatility, relentless pressing, intelligent movement, and eye for goal have impressed the Liverpool scouting department for months. Though still contracted at Manchester City, the idea of a potential switch isn't being dismissed within Liverpool's hierarchy, particularly if City bring in reinforcements that could reduce Alvarez's role. Insiders suggest that Liverpool have begun internal discussions about the financials and structure of a possible approach, and if the Isak deal falters, they're ready to pivot quickly. The club's new sporting leadership, under Arne Slot and the recruitment team, are committed to avoiding past mistakes of waiting too long on primary targets without fallback options. At this stage, the Isak deal remains very much alive and moving toward the final stages, but Liverpool's growing interest in Alvarez demonstrates how determined the club is to deliver a top-tier striker, no matter what. For fans, this signals a proactive, ambitious approach to the summer window, one that could see Liverpool emerge not only with one of the most exciting attacking signings in Europe, but also re-establish themselves as a major force under new management. Whether it's Isak or Alvarez, one thing is clear: Liverpool are gearing up for a striking revolution. Milos Kerkez's transfer to Liverpool has now reached its final and most definitive stage, with the deal fully completed and the player already touching down in Merseyside to begin the next chapter of his career. The 20-year-old Hungarian left-back, who has been on the radar of several top European clubs, is now officially a Liverpool player, and an official club announcement is expected imminently. All key elements of the transfer, including personal terms, medicals, and contractual details, have been finalized without complications, and the player's agents are also in Liverpool to oversee the final formalities. KrkEZ is seen as a crucial addition to Liverpool's evolving squad under new manager Arne Slot, who has made strengthening the left side of defense a top priority this summer. The Dutch coach is keen on implementing an aggressive, high-pressing system, and KrkEZ's high energy, pace, and ability to support both defensively and offensively makes him an ideal fit. Club insiders believe that KrkEZ will bring a fresh intensity to the flank, with expectations that he will compete directly for a starting position from day one. This signing signals a clear intent from Liverpool's recruitment team to back Slot with the players he needs to make an immediate impact. The Reds have been busy behind the scenes this summer, and KrkEZ's arrival is one of several deals being orchestrated as part of a broader squad reshaping. Fans who have followed KrkEZ's rise will know that he brings not only raw talent but also a fierce determination to grow into one of Europe's elite fullbacks. With Liverpool moving quickly in the transfer market, Milos Kerkez is just the beginning of what promises to be a busy and ambitious window. His arrival is set to energize supporters and spark intense competition within the squad. All that remains now is the official unveiling, which is expected within hours, setting the stage for KrkEZ to begin his journey at Anfield.